Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Great, let's begin. My name is Yan Kai. I am a disciple at High Heaven Pavilion. I began training here 3 years ago, but I have only merely reached Tempered Body 3rd stage. 3 years to reach Tempered Body 3rd stage, this is not even normal, it is just pathetically mediocre. Brothers disciples who were accepted same time as I have far left this level and expanded their horizons to other renowned sects. This left me no choice but to accept a cleaning job in the sect while continuing my training. High Heaven Pavilion is special because of the intense competition of its disciples. Over here, the strong will advance. The weak will be eliminated. This strict law has been implemented flawlessly for years. At other sects at least still disciples extend a hand in friendship, but that's non-existent here. If you wish to climb high, you should literally be stepping on the shoulders of your brother disciples and training and trudge through their blood to be qualified. High Heaven Pavilion has a rule: disciples aged 14 and below, regardless of their background, will take a probational 3 years to train. In these years, you're fully sponsored by the sect, so you're only required to train. If you can break through past the tempered body stage within the 3 years, then you'll be accepted into other renowned sects with admirable masters and become their disciples, but of course, you're allowed to train on your own if you wish to. This is one of the flexibilities of High Heaven Pavilion. But for those who fail to break through, they will be forced to leave or they'll be demoted to trial disciple. The entire High Heaven Pavilion consists of 3,000 disciples, while the number of trial disciples can be counted on one's hands. Comfort is not guaranteed. Even if I missed a meal or felt cold, no one will ever care. They've tried to evict me before. Obviously, I don't want that to happen again. We humans only have but a few decades of life. Since a choice has been made, one should stick to it. Giving up halfway is ridiculous. Isn't that Yan Kai? That's the trial disciple Yan Kai. To this day, he is still just at Tempered Body 3rd stage. It has been 5 days since he was last challenged. Today is another chance to challenge him again. One against so many, that's not fair. Feel free to leave, no one is stopping you. Meditate. Hey, why is he seated? Is he meditating? Stop pushing, Yan Kai. I'd suggest that you stop wasting your effort. Just obediently let me beat you up a bit, then we will both be saving so much time, won't we? You're just a Tempered Body 3rd stage and will obviously lose. That's right, Yan Kai, please consider our feelings. We're different from you. Once this fight is over, we still need to resume training. Pew pew pew. It's the morning bell. 9 times the bell rang. As the sun rises from west, a new day has come. Pew pew pew. Pick me, Senior Yang. I promise to go easy on you. Get out of my way. Pick me. I only need a single punch to save us all some time. Pick me. Pick me. Yan Kai, quickly choose your opponent. Ha 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 ha. Dear brothers, today I have been chosen, so please don't blame me. Che, lucky bastard. Trial disciple Yan Kai, Tempered Body 3rd stage. Ordinary disciple Zhou Ding Jun, Tempered Body 5th stage. Core disciple, elite disciple, lower base disciple, ordinary disciple, trial disciple. In High Heaven Pavilion, disciples are differentiated as such. Core disciple, elite disciple. The core disciples will be chosen from the elite disciples, who will eventually be leading High Heaven Pavilion. Zhou Ding Jun might be an ordinary disciple, but he has yet to be accepted into other sects. Thank you for the opportunity. Is that the long punch, a must-learn technique for lower-level disciples? Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Crap, I was tricked. It doesn't matter. His punch is actually faster than mine, but his body is all too frail and weak, so I am able to damage him easily. If my level wasn't higher than his, then I would have been the one on the ground. Brother Yi, you let me win. Does he really think that he won? Haha, I guess he has never heard of Yan Kai's reputation. This is getting interesting. Didn't I win? I used only one punch to make him fall, so this is a win, right? According to our rules, he should be surrendering because he can no longer fight anymore. Again. This is the leg whip. So the leg whip can be done this way as well. Again. 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 This Yamkai is unbelievable. As long as he doesn't pass out, he will never surrender. I can't believe that I was challenged by a maniac. Arg, are you crazy? If you don't surrender now, you will die. Brother. Pew pew pew. Trial Disciple Yamkai challenged Ordinary Disciple Zhou Ding Jun. Zhou Ding Jun wins. High Heaven Pavilion's Dark Hall is a special task force. It is under the jurisdiction of the Third Elder. They are to record everything that happens within the walls, including the duels of every disciple. No one is to worry about not being able to prove their wins and earning contribution points. For in the shadows, Dark Hall disciples will record them down for you and summarize your monthly records. May 7th century, 15 years old Yamkai's 147th challenge, defeated. Year 14th 7th day, Yamkai 143th city year 14th, month 2nd 6th day, Yamkai 144th challenge, failed year 14th, month 3rd 8th day, Yamkai 145th challenge, failed. Year 14th, month 4th 7th day, Yamkai 146th challenge, failed. Year 14th, month 5th 7th day, Yamkai 147th challenge, failed. To be defeated continuously for 147th times, there has never been such a record before in High Heaven Pavilion. At this rate, he has already been demoted to a mere trial disciple and his welfare is neglected. Why is he still here? Perhaps this is a man's folly? I don't remember passing out under a tree. How did I end up waking up under a tree? This is weird. Was there even anyone kind enough to drag me over here to the shade? This has never happened before. Drag marks. Arg, I was dragged here directly with my bleeding injuries. He might as well have left me there. Now I am in more pain. Arg. Blood clotting cream. What is this? Blood clotting cream. This medicine costs 10 contribution points in High Heaven Pavilion. I can't even afford this by sweeping the floor for a month. This fragrance? This medicine is scented? Although I do not know who helped me, I, Yamkai, will never forget this deed and will repay him in the future. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Blood clotting cream is beneficial to physical injuries, but if I dilute it this way, then its effect will be gravely affected. This medicine is so hard to get, I have no choice but to use it carefully like this. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Ah. This idiot, why won't he just give up? Take this. Zhou Jun evolve. Ha ha ha, I can even defeat yourself. There is no longer anything in this world that I fear anymore. Pew pew pew. I actually scared myself out from a dream. This is so silly. What? I've slept for only 2 hours. Why does this black rock seem? It feels different, as if it's lighter now. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. It is all empty. And it can't be torn easily. I found this black rock when I was hunting in the mountains. I never thought that it was a book. But what is the use of a black book without words? Blood is sighted, the golden body descends, not a miracle, but a golden immortal. These words have a fearful aura to them. Blood is sighted. The golden body descends, not a miracle, but a golden immortal. Proud golden body, rules the fence, indomitable spirit, will it descend? Indomitable spirit, will it descend? Indomitable spirit, will it descend? This black rock turned into a book. Is it related to the dream I had earlier? Blood is sighted, the golden body descends. All right, let's try this. Blood is sighted, the golden body descends. Pew pew pew. Is it mocking me? How dare a mere skeleton be so arrogant? Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. This golden immortal intends to take over my consciousness and seize my body. I will never bow down to you. What exactly happened? What on earth was that black book? My body is no longer in any pain. My body feels much stronger than normal. Has my body strengthened? Even, my injuries have disappeared, but I am still a tempered body 3rd stage. There should not be any drastic changes. Where is that black book? Appear. Disappear. Appear. Is this made from a soul stone? Only when hundreds of millions of ghosts gather in the abyss, and with the help of vast amounts of human vitality, will a soul stone be created. Panel 3. Since I own this piece of treasure, it means that not only will I be able to easily crush High Heaven Pavilion, but I can even defeat every master in this entire world. But I have so little strength now. How am I supposed to guard this treasure? Training, to be stronger. This is the only way for me to protect this treasure. I've traveled so far, endured so much, just to train to be strong after all. Since I've obtained this black book, I might as well make good use of it. It also has so many pages, I am sure it contains even more treasures inside. Proud golden body, tempered body record. Something is entering my mind. So this is the tempered body record. This kick looks easy, but I don't think it is so. It has a very strict regime to follow and can only be practiced while facing the rising sun in the east. Means I can only train it for half an hour every day. It is so late now, I should get some sleep. It is now, before the break of dawn. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. That was merely the first 3 steps of the 6 palms instruction. It is not even 1% of the tempered body record, and I am already having difficulties being able to continue. I will persist. Pew pew pew. Ha. Ah. Half an hour later. This feeling of atmosphere. Have I broke through the tempered body 3rd stage and entered the 4th stage? I used 3 years to achieve tempered body 3rd stage, but now, in a mere half an hour, I've broke through. Half an hour to advance by 1 level. This tempered body technique is so effective. Pew pew pew. Is this the impurities from my body? The practice of the tempered body boundary will help to reduce and drain the body of impurities each time. Even though I've experienced this before, but never at this rate. Although I have ranked up with this practice, but I have yet to make any real progress in the tempered body record's fist technique. I've only developed 1% of its actual results, so if I can achieve 100% one day, then what will happen? Isn't that serious? Yan Kai, what's up? You've been sweeping for over an hour in that one spot. What a weirdo. Oblivious, although the tempered body technique proved to be real, but I can only train half an hour every day. What else am I supposed to do for the rest of the day? Step, step, step. My fellow disciple, are you all right? Don't worry. 8. When did Yan Kai become so strong? When I ran into him, he felt like a brick wall. I've got to get going now. My fellow disciple, why are you in a rush? I am heading to the contribution hall. Where else? Today is the 8th day of the month. So on the 8th day of every month, every disciple's contribution points will be released. Hence, the contribution hall would be crowded with disciples flocking to collect their points. Sweeping allows me 10 contributions points, but I was challenged 6 times last month, so for every defeat, 1 point is deducted. I was defeated by all 6 challengers, so I am getting only 4 contribution points this month. I might as well continue sweeping and forget about this. This old man. I wonder which female High Heaven Pavilion disciple is he dreaming about again? Treasurer Meng. It's you, young boy. Yes, it's me. What are you staring at? Why weren't you here this morning? It is too crowded in the morning, so it is better to come when it is quieted down. You interrupted my beautiful dream. Do you know not what respect is? The usual? Yep. Here is 10 silver pieces. How many contribution points do I have now? Every month you're left with only 4 contribution points. 1 contribution point is deducted for 10 silver pieces, so you're left with 3 contribution points, so in total, you have 12 contribution points. So how about that? Would you like to get a bottle of blood clotting cream? No, Thank you, just 12 points, I can't even get one stalk of precious herbs. Little Yan Kai, I know you are trying to save up to exchange for a tempered essence pellet, but how long do you plan to wait get it so that you level up your cultivation speed? I will eventually succeed, won't I? With your current speed, I'd already be dead for centuries before you succeed. But Treasurer Ming, there is something that I don't understand. Speak then. How did a precious tempered essence pellet show up in the contribution hall, and how has it not been redeemed until today? Hee, because it's my own treasure, no one else knows about it. It belongs to you? Don't be mad. Although it is mine, I shall exchange it for contribution points as we've agreed before, for my word is not worthless. I will get enough contribution points. So, I heard you were beaten up again yesterday? Hey, come and have a chat with me, don't leave yet. What is there to talk about? This old man is just happy that I was defeated. Little Yan Kai, please return to the place where you are from. High Heaven Pavilion is not the place where you belong, because one day you will lose your life. I have nowhere else to return to. Oh why, oh why? Tempered essence pellet, how can an old man like me own such a treasure? I just made a lie to offer you some hope. I can't believe that you actually believed me. Black Plum Village. Every time I am here, I feel anxious and pant uncontrollably. But I don't have these feelings today. Is it because of the golden skeleton? Pew pew pew. Was there a fellow disciple amongst those men? Well, Black Plum Village is pretty close to High Heaven Pavilion, so I guess it is normal to spot a few lingering fellow disciples. Auntie. Hello, young boy, are you here for rice again? Yes, 1 sack please. You buy rice only once a month. Young boy, is this even enough for you? It is barely sufficient. Liar. Just by looking at your skinny limbs, it is obvious that you don't eat enough. I do occasionally hunt in the mountains to beat hunger. My dear wife, go fetch the old rice from the back and give it to this child. Of course. How is this fair? You also need to make a living here. Insects are growing in the rice so we can no longer sell it. My husband said that these insects are actually more nutritious than the rice itself. Wait here, I will 66 ET it for you. Every time I am here to buy rice, the boss and his wife always find various excuses to give me more rice. In fact, it's always good rice that they gave me, not old rice at all. Thank you, Uncle He. You're all alone. I am sure that there are difficult times. If you are ever hungry, please come to us. We may not have much, but we do have rice. All right. Dear sirs, what would you like to buy? Get out of my way. Thud, arg. What's this? Who is the owner? I am. You black-hearted old man, you sold poisoned rice to my brother. A strong, healthy man like him was weakened so much after consuming your rice. For the sake of profit, you're so heartless. That's not possible. He bought some rice from you this morning, and after consuming it later today, he was weakened like this. Thank goodness I did not eat them, or I would be dying like him. Dear sir, I fear there might be a misunderstanding. Misunderstanding? You pathetic liar. If it wasn't for your rice, my brother would not be in this state. Both of you, what? Even if I need to suffer losses, I have to avoid any misfortunes. Uncle He, regarding your brother's illness, all I can say is that it has nothing to do with me. What? But it doesn't matter since you're here now, so I cannot just stand and watch. Since he is in so much pain, maybe we should get him to a doctor immediately for treatment. But of course, if you're tight with money, I can help out with the treatment fares. You black-hearted businessman, are you treating us like robbers? This is unacceptable. We are virtuous men who have never done anything wrong, but here you are selling poisoned rice. Where is your conscience? With this attitude, you actually call yourself virtuous men? Then what do you want from me? Good fellows, hold on there. These guys, they are the people from the alley just now. They know each other. What exactly are they up to? Stop walking aimlessly, you're making me dizzy. What do you want? He is so pale, this poison is serious. Isn't that obvious? Instead of going for treatment, we're here to warn others of his evil doing. We just want to expose this black-hearted businessman so that there will be no other victims. Uncle He, did you offend anyone lately? I didn't. Then could it be that your rice shop prevented someone from earning money? This is just a humble job to survive. How can I prevent others from getting their income? Now, that is weird. What exactly do they want? Ha! Look out! Ah, despite being poisoned, you avoided my attack easily. I am impressed. You cheater! This is preposterous. This must be a disciple from High Heaven Pavilion. His kung fu is formidable. How dare both of you try to extort money over here? They were acting out the part of an honorable knight, uncovering foul play and protecting the weak in order to gain reputation. If I hadn't seen them together earlier in the alley, I'm afraid that I would have also believed them. But why go through all this trouble? You little brat! Who the hell are you? Mind your own business. I am Sumu from the High Heaven Pavilion. No wonder, you are a talent from the High Heaven Pavilion. Today, we two brothers admit our defeat. I will remember you, brat. We shall meet again. This conversation is so beautifully scripted. Be on your way now. If we let them leave just like that, then they would have succeeded. This Sumu must be seeking out the audience's praise for his so-called deed. I cannot allow anyone to be fooled. We can't let them go. They are despicable. Today's victim was his rice stand. If we don't teach them a lesson, they may target Lucia's clothes shop or Jiangshi's grocery next. That's true. We should not let these despicable men leave so easily. If we let them 60, they may one day return to cause havoc in my shop, forcing me to lose business and reputation. Don't you dare leave, you thieves. Brother, as the saying goes, if we're to perform good deeds, we need to complete them thoroughly. How about if both of us capture these two thieves together? What, brother? I am also a disciple in High Heaven Pavilion. I've been in the sect for almost 3 years now. What a dumb brother, let's not waste time. Being brave and chivalrous is my way of life. So brother, let us both arrest these two cowardly men and help me. He claimed justice, while also helping Black Plum Village. Nicely said. This is indeed a disciple from High Heaven Pavilion. Well done. Fellow brother, together let's have them captured. This has spiraled out of control away from my plan. If this is 50, then there is no other way. I need to let them escape when there is a chance. Dear neighbor, we have to assist them instead of just watching. Here I come. Not the face, please. Oh dear, what have I done? Sue, don't you dare call my name. You lowlife? You awful people. I wonder how many times you have played this trick on the merchants who work here. This is despicable. How dare these useless scum terrorize our Black Plum Village? Indeed, brother, why don't we end this by stabbing each one of them, so that they'll never commit any crimes? Brother, isn't that a bit excessive? Excessive? If they had succeeded today, then Bossy's business would have been ruined. If that had happened, how would he survive? They tried to destroy someone's livelihood. How is this excessive? They need to be taught that for every action taken, there is a price to pay. But even so, we cannot simply kill them. We're in this together. If we can't make it out of this, you're going down with us. Brother, if criminals can kill, then why can't we, when we are upholding the law? Why are you so soft on them, brother? Perhaps, do you guys know each other? Is that why you don't want to have them killed? Brother, what do you mean? Young man, what are you trying to say? Brother, I see that you're a just man, but why are you so afraid to uphold the law and execute these people for the sake of the village? Ha ha ha, I am not afraid at all. It's just taking someone's life who hasn't killed before. Right? Brother, let's do it. Sumu, you treacherous bastard. We agreed to slander this rice merchant so that then you'll rescue him and become a hero. How dare you even think of abandoning us now? You're an animal. You're disgusting. Liars. What? Everyone, our plan to slander the rice merchant was schemed by Sumu, this young man. He would do anything to impress Boss He's daughter. That's why. A bunch of lies. I am not lying. We may both do bad things at times, but to slander someone and destroy their livelihood is something we would never do. People, we all know that sabotaging others' livelihoods is equal to sabotaging our own. How would we survive? Everything was instigated by this little brat. If you were successful, how much would he have paid you? 50 silver. 50? That's a lot. You despicable little brat. How dare you try to trick us? It is a disgrace for High Heaven Pavilion to have such a degrading pupil. You're nothing compared to this young man, Yan Kai. I feel ashamed even for your parents. Indeed, this is an insult to High Heaven Pavilion. And I thought he was a hero. It is all his fault. He destroyed my plan and my name. How should I address you, brother? Why don't you take a guess? I will discover your identity very soon. You've been here for more than 3 years, and you're still just a trial disciple. You just wait, I will have my revenge. Get out of my way. Those two have escaped quietly, young man. Today you have offended Sumu. I'm afraid that he will cause you trouble in the future. It's all right. We have rules, he can't hurt me. Even so, you must be careful. I'm worried that by helping us you've brought misfortune upon yourself. All right, I will be careful. Be careful on your way back. Thank you, I will. Haha, this month I don't need to worry about my meals. I thought Sumu would ambush me on my way back to High Heaven Pavilion, but he didn't. Right, we have rules here that forbid the needless killing of fellow disciples. If he dared to ambush me while we were out there, he would be in trouble. His best chance would be to challenge me. I was unable to gauge his full strength, still I am sure he is at the peak of the tempered body boundary. But at which stage? This is not good. I need to train harder, otherwise I will be killed very soon. Upon merging with the golden skeleton, the foundation techniques of High Heaven Pavilion no longer feel powerful. Does that mean I can only practice for half an hour every day for the rest of my life? There are 12 hours a day, but I can only train for half an hour. What do I do for the rest of the day? Nap? No, I can't. This shower is all I need. Continuing to practice like this is insufficient. Perhaps I should start sharpening knives or cutting wood. Right. I have this. The first page refers to the foundation of the golden skeleton. The second page deals with the methods to cultivate the tempered body with the golden skeleton. The third page. According to the Black Book, this incense burner aids my training, but this is useless unless I have herbs to burn in it. The fragrance it releases would aid me in my training. Also, different stages need different herbs. But the herbs I need for this stage are called the 3-leaved spirit flower and the forbidden plant. They aren't worth much, but they don't appear often. 3-leaved spirit flower. Forbidden grass. Can these herbs really help me? The contribution hall sells these herbs, but old treasurer Ming is 50 stingy. They'll cost me a fortune, and I don't have that much contribution points to redeem them. I guess my only option is to find them myself. The Black Wind Mountain is not far from High Heaven Pavilion. I think I can find these over there. I'll go tomorrow. During dawn, Yang Kai practiced the tempered body records fist technique. In the morning, Yang the contribution hall. Suddenly, Treasurer Ming threw a little book at him. It was a book about herbs, their medical properties, and where to find them. Yan Kai then applied for a 3-day leave at the General Affairs Office. Herbs, here I come. Black Wind Mountain. The breeze here is so relaxing. Sharp teeth herb. This is kind of difficult. Let's venture further. Why is everything dead here? Why is everything dead here? This herb looks familiar. Forbidden grass, so there you are. It is so late now. I will call it a day. I will sleep on this tree once I'm done eating. I need to look for more herbs now. I am so hungry. And I thought I could find some food today. I can't believe there is none. If I knew this earlier, I would have brought more rice balls. Where can I find food in this deserted forest? Smoke? Anyone who dares to start a fire in the forest is a fool. What an amateur. I found it. Who's that? Relax, I am just here to collect herbs. It was just a false alarm. I am so sorry. Come, the wind is chilly. It's not easy to be out here. Thank you. My name is Zhang Shan. We live at the foot of the mountain, but we're always up here hunting to keep us from starving. Don't underestimate this child, he is quite a hunter. He has followed me into Black Wine Mountain countless times. Hee. How about you? What are you doing here? I am a disciple from High Heaven Pavilion. I am here to collect herbs. My son was interested in cultivating as well, but he is not strong enough, so he returned to us. He idolizes cultivators like you. High Heaven Pavilion. Even though you weren't accepted, it doesn't mean you can't train by yourself. Growl, ha ha ha. Come, have some food. In this mountain, food is scarce. You better keep this for yourselves. Just take it, you look famished. Thank you. These herbs have wound healing properties once crumpled. They may find them useful during their hunts in this forest. What's happening? This warm surge going through my body, it's so unsettling. This is tempered body 5th stage. I obtained the golden skeleton only a few days ago and I broke through 2 stages. This speed is unbelievable. My time to practice is restricted, but if I am able to spend more time practicing, I wonder how fast I will improve. A good catch today. I've acquired dozens of herbs and even caught a rabbit. So this is the 10-mile border. If I proceed further, I will encounter wild beasts. With my current abilities, I can only run, else I may end up as their feast. Pew pew pew. This voice, that bow. Pew pew pew. Zhang Shan. Thank goodness, he is still breathing. Save my son. He was dragged into the cave. This spider web can't be removed for the next 1.5 hours. Wait for me, I will save him. I trust you. Be careful of those demonic spider beasts. A beast? What? Stop. Bang, thump. Thud, arg. Ugh. Bang, thank goodness this spider was just on the first realm. If it wasn't, it would have killed me with ease. Bang, still, with my current capabilities. This is difficult. I think he is poisoned and losing too much blood. Spurt, hiss, thud. What is it trying to do? What? The exit is sealed. So you want to fight to the death, huh? Bring it on. Ha. Swoosh. Ah. It hurts so much. But still, there is an euphoria inside me. Pew pew pew. I have immense power. This beast is not as powerful as it should be at all. Pew pew pew. These threads are useless. Is it dying already? It stopped moving. Is it dead? Even though it was a first-realm demonic beast, it was still not something a cultivator at the tempered body 5th stage should be able to defeat. I am injured badly, but I don't feel weak at all. Pew pew pew. How is he? He is poisoned and losing much blood. Wait for me here. I am going to get something. Pew pew pew. I hope that nothing bad happens. There shouldn't be any problem. I remember the effects of these herbs very clearly. Thank goodness, thank goodness. This is still not enough. My herbal medicine is too weak. It can only alleviate the symptoms. We need to find a doctor, or else I'm afraid he will succumb to his injuries. Then we must leave right away and carry him to a doctor. There's no hurry. First, let's wait for him to regain some strength, then we can go. Oh, friend, you speak very truly. Oh, by the way, friend, don't you need to treat your own injuries now? There's no need. But you have lost so much blood, how can you be all right while enduring it? I don't know myself. I'm not entirely sure how, but I feel completely fine right now. Oh, that's right. Wait here for a moment, I'll be back soon. Ah, all right. I noticed something while fighting the demonic beast just now. As expected, they grow inside this cave, 3-leaved remnant spirit flowers. The 3-leaved remnant spirit flowers grow in damp and dark places filled with numerous corpses. This cave is an ideal environment for them. Do good and you will have good return to you. This seems to be the case. If I hadn't come to save the father and son, I wouldn't have come across this fortune. What is this? Eh? This one was not mentioned in the book that the shopkeeper Ming gave me. Oh well, I'll just take it for now and think what to do with it once I get back. Let's leave, I will come with you to the village. Many thanks, friend. No need to thank me, it's on the way for me, that's all. Medicine Pavilion, Black Plum Village. Doctor, how is my son? Can he be cured? Doctor, you are too noisy. Stay outside and allow me to work. Friend. Dr. Chu said that if my son hadn't been treated immediately before, he would have already lost his life. Friend, I am unable to return this great kindness you have shown us. I will work my whole life to repay you no matter what. Brother Zhang, kneeling is no simple matter to men. You have paid back the kindness with your sincere actions. But I still haven't paid you back for eating your son's share. I should be the one thanking you. Friend, you truly are a good person. No need to worry, his condition is stable now. However, he has lost a lot of blood. I'm afraid he will still be asleep for a while. He should be fine once he wakes up. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. What happened to Yan Kai? Did he oversleep? Why has he not come out to sweep the floor? I don't know. I heard he has not been seen for several days now. Could it be that he has already left the Skyward Pavilion? Impossible. You already know how stubborn Yan Kai is. He won't leave even when beaten to death. If he wanted to leave, he would have left months ago when he was degraded to a trial disciple. Why would he wait until now? What's the matter? Why are there so many people over there? Master Su, our fellow brothers have gathered here because today they can challenge Yan Kai again. They are waiting here to collect more contribution points. It seems that our senior brother Yang is suffering quite a lot. Well, he does get beaten up every 5 days. But he never surrenders before losing consciousness. Oh, surprisingly, it relieves some of my resentment, but it's still not enough. I want to personally kick him out of the Skyward Pavilion. Once he will no longer be a disciple, I can toy with him as I please. Young Master Su, this brat dared to spoil your efforts in the Black Plum Village. He is completely unaware of how powerful Young Master is. He didn't even inquire about Young Master's social status and has greatly overestimated himself. Make them scatter. Tell them Yan Kai is all mine today. Yes, Young Master Su. Fellow brothers, Young Master Su has decided to fight Yan Kai today. I asked for all of you to leave. I hope that everyone understands. For what reason? Yan Kai always uses the broom to choose his opponent. Why should we allow this? First come, first served, wait for your turn. That's Su Mu, don't you know who he is? Who? Fool, there's an elder of Skyward Pavilion named Su, and one of the 10 strongest core disciples also has the name of Su. And you ask me who is he? It's not worth offending him for the few contribution points you will get from winning against Yan Kai. Alright. Sorry for the trouble, everyone. Humph. 10 minutes later. Where is he? I am not sure. Usually he would be already sweeping the floor at this time. For what reason couldn't he come out today to get beaten? Young Master Su, why don't we go to where he lives and take a look? Very well, a mere servant who sweeps the floor has the gall to make this young master wait. I will teach him a lesson. Isn't that Su Mu? Where is he going? No idea, we should follow him and watch. That brat stays in here. Young Master Su, let me explain. Yang Kai is just a trial disciple, so he must provide all the daily needs himself. The sect doesn't care about him. This rough shack is probably built by him, too. Well. Yang Kai, come out and face punishment from this young master. Yang Kai, get the hell out right now or we are going in ourselves. Get that door open for me. Young Master Su, there's nobody inside and everything is covered with dust. He has been gone for several days. Gone? About that, Yang Kai hasn't been seen for several days now. Yang Kai is quite smart. He knew there would be trouble for offending Su Mu, so he left the section IC. No wonder he didn't show up. That brat got lucky, but my hatred won't dissipate that easily. Fetch me a torch, I will burn this house to the ground. Young Master Su, is it a good idea to start a fire within the sect? What are you afraid of? I will protect you no matter what happens. Besides, this house does not belong to the sect, just burn it down already. Go get a torch and come back with some dry straws. Yes. What are you doing here? Burning down this house. Why do you want to burn down my house? Your house? Yang Kai, how dare you pat my shoulder from behind? You truly have no manners. Aren't you that courageous brother Su from Black Plum Village? Yang Kai, there is no future for you here. You are going to suffer today. Are you trying to cause me trouble? Of course. Did you think I am here just to pay a visit? Why burn down my house? Face me directly if you have a problem with me. This brat, why does he speak with such confidence? He doesn't seem to be afraid of me giving him trouble. Look at his messy and tattered clothes. There is not a single spot left intact on him. Has he been going through a harsh training? TCH, whatever. With my social status, a trifling trial disciple wouldn't dare to provoke me. Yang Kai, this young master will give you one final chance. So long as you, wait a moment. Hey, young Master Su, this person does not give us any face. Humph. I can wait for a bit in order to beat him up. You said he never admits defeat, so I won't go easy on him. Soon he will know the consequences for offending this young master. Yes. What were you trying to say just now? Yang Kai, this young master will give you one final chance. So long as you kneel before me and kowtow several times, and then address me as your honored elder, I shall spare your life. Or else, humph. What? Unfilial. What do you mean? You don't understand? I will teach you. Let me ask you, do you have any older relatives in Skyward Pavilion? You figured that out, you possess some ability at least. If it was not for your family background, would you dare to act this brazenly and come here for revenge? To even burn down my house? I presume this person has great authority in the Skyward Pavilion? He is an elder of the sect. I also have an older sister who is a core disciple. She can easily crush you with one finger. Then I am right, it's very unfilial. Stay away from me. Who is right? It's very simple, how can you not understand? Is your brain not working? Considering the seniority, your older sister is my senior female disciple. If I call you my honored elder, what should your sister call you, then? Also, how should your elder address you? Linfilial, very unfilial. If I were your elder, I would imprison you in the destitute dragon stream right away. I would never let you out for the rest of your life. Destitute dragon stream. Young Master Su. This brat has a sharp tongue. Don't listen to him, we came here for revenge. Yang Kai, stop talking nonsense. If you don't kneel down and apologize, this young master will make you regret the day you were born. Junior brother Su, are you challenging me? I would like to, but you are a disappointment. You are not qualified, because this young master is already at the 9th layer of body tempering stage. Oh, right. The sect's rules of challenge state that the strength difference cannot exceed 3 layers. Everyone, it is known that senior brother Yang has already reached the third layer of body tempering stage. Is there a fellow brother among you who wants to teach him a lesson? Third layer of body tempering stage. My, how strong! Young Master Su, allow me. My strength is the lowest among my fellow brothers, only at a trifling fifth layer of body tempering stage. I should be able to keep company for senior brother Yang for a while. 5 days ago, I truly was at third layer of body tempering stage, but now I am already different from back then. Senior brother Yang, I am Zhao Hu. Remember it well, for I will beat you up today. I will remember it. Senior brother Yang, don't say that I didn't give you any face. I will allow you 3 moves. If you can make me take a single step back, then you will be the winner. But if you cannot, this junior disciple will not hold back. This Zhao Hu is really good. He sure knows how to thoroughly humiliate a person. This way it will be even better now. Is this really all right? How can I allow junior brother to do this? Don't worry, it's nothing. As a junior brother, I ought to give you 3 moves. Ha ha. Very well. Since junior brother Zhao insists, senior brother won't hold back. Don't hesitate. Give me all you got. A tiny fellow like you, I can blow away in a single breath. It won't take any effort to beat you. He, junior brother Zhao, senior brother will attack now. Come. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. What? Zhao Hu was knocked down. This cannot be Lukaya. Ow, it hurts. This is all Yankai's fault. I only fell down because he surprised me. How did Yankai's strength increase so much after he went missing for a few days? From looking at those moves just now, it seems he is able to use some chi. Also, he should already be above the 4th layer of body tempering stage. However, he was merely at the 3rd layer of body tempering stage few days ago. I still cannot control my strength very well. You cheated. Junior brother Su, one should not accuse without proof. How did I cheat? You. Young Master Su, it seems our information is wrong. This brat is no longer at the 3rd layer of body tempering stage. I'm afraid that he has advanced, otherwise how could he possibly beat Zhao Hu? Is that so? Zhao Hu was too careless. If he hadn't let down his guard, how could he have met defeat? Senior brother Yang, you have concealed your strength quite well. There will be more opportunities in the future. You won't be so lucky next time. We are leaving. And, honestly, the fighting was somewhat unsatisfying today. Because of the encounter with Sumu delaying me today, I missed my chance to practice the body tempering technique. Originally, I wanted to observe Yankai closely to learn what layer his cultivation is at. Apparently he is not here. What on earth is he doing? This terrible junior brother, how can he strip naked on the sect grounds without any care in the world? In broad daylight no less. He is truly shameless. I better leave now. I have been away from the sect for several days. I should sweep up the place first. Although there are other more urgent matters to deal with, I was assigned to the sweeping duty. I ought to do my job seriously. I will leave some herbs for my training. I can exchange the rest at the contribution hall for some contribution points. Maybe I should wear the worn-out clothes. Contribution hall. Little Yankai, why do you look like this? I have returned. Oh my. You have been through a lot of hardship, haven't you? Yes, it was somewhat dangerous. But the harvest was pretty good. Elder Ming, will the contribution hall accept these medicinal herbs? These are all common low-grade herbs and have no value at all. The contribution hall has many such herbs, and we don't have enough room to store them anymore. Ah, I should help him earn some points. Yes, we do accept them. 2 herbs for 1 contribution point. Then have a look at these for me. You were in the Black Wind Mountains for 3 days. Is this everything you got? Getting all this is already pretty good. Cough, cough. Indeed, not bad. Even though Yankai's talent is not good, he is willing to work hard. Hardworking and enduring hardships, there are not many such youngsters nowadays. It's a pity that his talent is lacking. He is doomed to not achieve great things in this lifetime. Where are you looking? Elder Ming, I may have found something interesting on the trip to the mountains. Oh? What is it? I don't know. I brought it with me so you could help me examine it. You have seen so much, I hope that you will be able to recognize it. Do you know what it is? Where did you find this? In a cave. There was a first-stage demonic beast guarding it. In the end, I managed to kill it and found this. You encountered a demonic beast? Did I not warn you not to venture too far? I did not go that far. I also don't know how it ended up in the outskirts of the Black Wind Mountains. This child survived an encounter with a first-stage demonic beast. If he finds out that this plant is not worth much, this is not good, this is too pitiful. Young fellow, you are pretty lucky. This is called the blood mushroom. It's hard to come by, but it's an ordinand. No, this is a low-grade earth tier herb. Yes, a low-grade earth tier, indeed. A low-grade earth tier herb? Elder Ming, are you not mistaken? Don't jest. I have inspected countless won cough medicinal herbs all my life. I have mastered keen eyesight. It's impossible for these eyes to fail me. How many contribution points can I get in exchange? I can give you 20 contribution points. That's not much, young fellow, this is a lot already. This is its real value. I cannot give you too much. Although this blood mushroom is a low-grade earth tier herb, it's still very small. It's not mature, that's why it's only worth 20 contribution points. Alright, I will take those 20 points, then. If I don't count in the 3-leaved remnant spirit flowers and the withered barren grasses, that will be a total of 36 contribution points. Adding what I brought previously, it will already be 48 contribution points. I feel like a young master now. I still have many 3-leaved remnant spirit flowers left, but very little of the withered barren grass. Elder Ming, give me 10 stalks of the withered barren grass. 10 stalks of low-grade ordinary tier herbs will cost you 10 contribution points. Are you certain you need them? That's not right. Didn't you say earlier that 2 herbs are exchanged for 1 contribution point? Buying is one thing, and selling is another. The exchange rate is different. You are doing this to earn profit from the difference in price. This is shameful. How can you be so underhanded? I am merely in charge of overseeing this place. I must do it this way, because that is how the sect set the prices. How else do you think the sect could take care of 3,000 disciples? Arg, my precious contribution points. Do you still want that withered barren grass, then? Yes, see yourself out, take care. Pew pew pew. Master, I made a breakthrough. Master, how is your injury? Don't worry about your master. I have managed for so many years already, it's not that big of a hindrance. Mixing them like this shouldn't go wrong. Even though it does smell a bit special, I don't feel anything at all. I will put it beside the bed for now. What is this numb feeling spreading across my whole body? I took just a few steps, and all of my strength has been drained. I cannot even move a single finger. Both of these herbs are slightly poisonous. One affects the spirit, while the other affects the body. The incense burner has greatly amplified both of their properties. I now understand how useful this incense burner is. Since I obtained the indestructible bone's divine body, my resilience has been strengthened. I cannot exhaust myself using ordinary means. But one cannot improve further without reaching one's limits. I am already at my limit after taking just a few steps. Looks like I won't be able to train any further for now. Get up. When I fall, I must get back up. I have to push it to the limit and break through. Ha! When I was about to faint just now, a warm feeling spread inside my body. The numbness has disappeared already. And my body feels a lot stronger now. Only when one does not yield and overcomes the hardship will this divine body reveal its true potential. It truly is overbearing. The incense of the three-leaved remnant spirit flower and the withered barren grass lasts for 2 hours. If I train 14 or 16 hours a day, both of the herbs will be used up quickly. I only have 38 contribution points left. I won't have enough herbs. That annoying Yan Kai. If it wasn't for him, I would already be together with the rice merchant's daughter. Hey, wake up. Wake up. Young Master Su, what happened? Nothing much. I am just thinking about what happened this morning. Do you have any ideas? Young Master Su, why don't we wait 4 more days? If I was going to wait, why would I ask you to come here? Give me some ideas. If you don't come up with anything, don't even think about going back to sleep. Yes. Young Master Su, let's try this. Not bad. This idea is pretty good. I will let you handle it. Young Master Su, rest assured. Yesterday I used the incense burner and trained all day. Its effects are definitely noticeable. I need to finish my work quickly and get back to training. Senior brother, Yang? Junior brother, what's the matter? Senior brother Yang, I heard that you taught Zhao Hu a good lesson yesterday. You truly are a kind person. What? Did you hold a grudge against him? There is indeed some bad blood between us. He is mean and shameless. He humiliated me once before, then why didn't you get revenge? I dreamed of getting revenge, but there are some people supporting Zhao Hu. He's a nobody in my eyes, but I cannot provoke the people behind him. Right, that Su Mu has even more influential people supporting him. Ordinary disciples wouldn't dare to provoke him. When Senior Brother Yang fought against Zhao Hu yesterday, it made Junior Brother feel relieved. Since Senior Brother Yang defeated Zhao Hu, you must be really strong. My meager skills are not worth mentioning. Senior Brother is being too modest. What you said is true. If you didn't trick Zhao Hu yesterday, how could he have lost? Senior Brother Yang, you have already done me a great favor. Since we have met today, I cannot miss such an opportunity. Come on. I, Li Yuntian, am good at sparring with others. You wish to spar with me? Yes, of course. I hope Senior Brother can give me some pointers and let Junior Brother witness how Zhao Hu was defeated. This will also help ease my mind. Forget it. I don't usually spar with others. That's no good. Senior Brother, even if you don't want to, you have to accept. This is bad. I got a little anxious and raised my voice too much. Junior Brother is very serious about martial arts. If I don't spar with someone for a day, my body doesn't feel right. I hope that Senior Brother understands. Better not. I don't see any reason to. Isn't the reason for sparing with fellow disciples to learn from each other? If we exchange views on cultivation, it will benefit the both of us. Even when you say that, I still have to refuse. Come on, Senior Brother. It's not like you will lose anything if you accept. Could it be that Senior Brother is afraid to lose his contribution point? Senior Brother, don't worry. We don't differ much in terms of strength. The outcome hasn't been decided yet. If Junior Brother wins by a fluke, I will compensate Senior Brother for any loss. Do you really mean it? I am a man of my word. Senior Brother, do you still have some doubts? Well, even though I want to spar with you, I was already challenged yesterday. If you want to spar with me, you will have to wait for a few days. Curse you. Senior Brother, you can challenge me instead. I have not been challenged by anyone yet. We are both disciples of the Skyward Pavilion and we have the right to challenge someone every day. Oh, so it's like that. Junior Brother isn't acting weird after all. This Senior Brother has not challenged anyone these past years. I had completely forgotten about this rule. Senior Brother, can we spar now? Junior Brother, if I lose, will you really give me back my contribution point? Yes. I will definitely return it to you. I will even give you 10 times more. If that is the case, junior brother, I have one condition. Junior brother, if you think this is too bothersome, then let it be. It's not because senior brother doesn't trust you, just that, it's no bother at all. Senior brother, wait here while I go fetch the items. I will do it real quick, wait for me. I will be right back. To think there are still people in this world who willingly deliver themselves to get beat up. When I refused, he offered me so much in return. How odd. But this worked out pretty good. With this I can solve some of my immediate needs. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do it this way next time. The plan we discussed yesterday didn't involve him running away. What on earth is Li Yun-Tian doing? Young Master Su, I heard from Li Yun-Tian that he needs to go to the contribution hall and fetch 10 herbs. Yang Kai is willing to spar only if he gets reimbursed when he loses. Isn't that a bit too greedy? Yang Kai is a mere trial disciple, he will only lose 1 contribution point after being defeated. Why does he want 10 herbs all of a sudden? It's because Li Yun-Tian boasted that he would give him back 10 times more, so, serves him right. As long as we can teach Yang Kai a lesson, 10 herbs is nothing. Elder Meng is such a profiteer. For 10 low-grade earth-tier herbs to actually cost 20 contribution points, this makes me furious. Senior brother. Here herbs for senior brother. You didn't have to. Senior brother, can we finally spar now? Indeed. Junior brother actually didn't need to go through so much trouble. When junior brother gave me his word, senior brother had complete faith in you. Good. I asked senior brother for guidance. I wouldn't dare. My hand feels numb. That punch just now, it felt like hitting a rock. Pew pew pew. Not good. Ha. Ah. Senior brother, stop punching me. I admit defeat. You let me win. Come, let me help you get up. What layer is Li Yun-Tian at? He is at the 7th layer of body tempering stage, but he hasn't practiced advanced martial arts for long. A 4th layer actually defeated a 7th layer of the body tempering stage. Something like this has not happened in hundreds of years in the history of the Skyward Pavilion. You knew already? Junior brother Su, next time don't forget to let me know when such a fortunate encounter will arrive. Junior brother Li was hiding within the crowd yesterday. Although this senior brother doesn't have many strong points, my memory is pretty good. We were actually fooled by Yang Kai. Take care everyone. I will be looking for you tomorrow again. Several days later. I finally broke through. When the 7th layer of body tempering stage is reached, one can gather inner Chu within the body and start practicing advanced martial arts. The 4th page of the Black Book should contain some martial arts. I didn't guess wrong, indeed. Pure Yang secret art. So it's like this, you could say that this pure Yang secret art has its own unique way of practicing. It doesn't have any specific moves. But it requires an environment with dense Yang Qi to practice this martial art. When one practices this pure Yang secret art and the pure Yang Q within the body reaches a certain amount, it will condense into a liquid and enter one's dantian. Something like this cannot be achieved with other common martial arts. When a cultivator condenses the inner Q and reaches the limit of his body, it can no longer be increased. But the pure Yang secret art is different. When the pure Yang Chu turns into the Yang essence and enters the dantian, more of the meridians are emptied and strengthened, thus one can continue to cultivate. Furthermore, one can also use the accumulated Yang essence in attacks when fighting. A few days later. I have been cultivating under the scorching sun for a whole day again, but my inertia has increased only by a tiny amount. This method, the sunlight, is the only thing containing Yang Q that I can think of. Even if it has very little of it, I have no other choice. Nevertheless, I have finally finished the first step of forming a Yang origin seal inside my body. The Yang origin seal is very sensitive to Yang Ke. As long as there is a certain amount of it within the range of the Yang origin seal, there will be a reaction, eh? There is a reaction already? It's this way.